sa'yo, anong
Mhm.
ibig sabihin ng phenomenal woman?
For me, phenomenal woman is someone who is not just physically attractive on the outside, who is also not just good in speaking, but someone who has a determined mind, a prepared mind, a determined heart, and a brave spirit to make an impact to people around them. To someone who is not just all about talking, but more of doing.
But Joanne, gusto naming malaman, sino ba si Joanne? Ano ba ang merong backstory itong si Joanne? Na pwede mo sa amin, na pwede ka makapagbigay ng inspirasyon doon sa experience mo na nangyari sa buhay mo na ngayon pwede mong ibahagi sa mga Pilipino na lumalaban ka ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Ano ang merong backstory si Joanne na pwede mong ibigay sa amin?
Well,
Na pwede kaming matuto sa experience na yun.
well, Sam, one of my advocacy is about education. And this is one very important part of my life. Why? Because I came from a very humble family. Really, a humble family wherein we experience the downs of life. And my parents instilled in us, and they really work hard for us to go to good school. And they told us before that to value our education because it's one of the most important things that they can give and they can offer to us. They might not have lands, houses, jewelries, or monies that they can give to us, sadly, if they die, but if they give us the education, they are confident that we will be able to have a better life in this world. And I really followed that. I put value in the education on the hardship of my parents to send us to good school. And it's not only me, but also my siblings who really value the education provided to us. And believe it or not, through that, through the education, through our passion and determination to finish our studies, we were able to help our family. And it really showed that if you invest in yourself, especially in education, it will not only make you better, but also the life of the people around you, especially your family. Thank you, Sam.
And then
actually, Sam, education naman is not just about the things that you learn in the four corners of a room. Education is a continuous learning process. And when I graduated from college, I immediately started working because I really wanted to help my family. And then, even at such a young age, I was able to get a position in the hospitality industry as a manager when I was 22. And then I became a director when I was 25. And it wasn't an easy process. Yes, it wasn't an easy process. There's so many doubts, there's so many insecurities. There were even judgments on you because of your age, because of your capacities and your capabilities, because of your age and because of your gender. But I continuously did my best to make sure to learn. I invested on learning, to take every challenge with a whole heart and whole mind and focus and determination. And sabi nga nila, di ba, kung gusto mo, may paraan. Kung ayaw mo, marami kang dahilan. So that's one of the sayings that I also believe. And yeah, with the hard work and continuously seeking for learning and education, I was able to achieve where I am right now. So I hope people will really value learning and education.
Mm-hmm. But ito yung napili mong advocacy. Marami pang mga dapat gawin, pero ito yung talagang gusto mo. But ito yung napili. Bakit
because
ito yung mong gawin?
It's simply because it's close to my heart. Because I can share my story to people. I am like a living proof of how education can change someone's life and their family's life and actually their community's life, because I will be able to contribute with what I will be achieving. I'll be able to contribute and help other people. And for me kasi talaga, Sam, education, if you pursue education, it will lead to awareness. And if you have awareness, people will have better understanding and better tolerance on our differences. It can solve a lot of social issues that we have. Because when we get to be more aware, we have better tolerance, we will have better compassion, and we will always seek for solutions wherein we can get the best of both worlds.
Bongga.
Thank
Ayun.
you.
Hindi, maganda
Thank
naman
you.
yung advocacy kasi importante naman talaga siya. Alam mo,
Yes.
maraming, yung iba kasi sinasabi nila, okay lang naman di makapag-aral. Pero alam niyo sa totoo lang, yung education, importante yan. Kahit saan kayo pumunta, alam niyo yun, hindi lang basta diskarte. Kumbaga, susi niyo to sa tagumpay na pwede niyong kunin. Kung ano yung gusto niyong kunin sa buhay ninyo, susi niyo tong edukasyon na meron kayo. At hindi to makukuha kahit sino, di ba?
Yes,
So,
sabi nga nila, ito ay isang yaman na meron tayo na kahit sino hindi maitatanggal sa atin. Kahit pagbalik-baliktarin man nila ang mundo, yung edukasyon na meron ka, hindi nila matatanggal at may aalis ng iba sa iyo. Basta gagamitin natin yung pinag-aralan natin sa tama at proper na bagay.
Balik tayo dito sa mga viewers natin. Sabi ni Arcel, sabi niya, good luck, Joanne. Acel, laban lang.
Wow, thank you.
May question si Marie Chris.
Mm-hmm.
What is your biggest fears and how you overcome it?
Okay, well, Mary Chris, my biggest fear is losing myself in the process because, a lot of things are happening in our surrounding, in the environment. And because of these things, it can definitely somehow challenge your values, your principles in life, as well as your integrity. And I have fear of losing myself during that process. And how I overcome it is always just going back to who I am, to my values, to my principles, to always keep on reminding myself of who I am and what I really wanted to be or who I really wanted to be.
Another question from Jerome.
Okay.
Sabi niya, if you win as a Miss Universe Philippines, what will be your advocacy in our country, especially in Laguna?
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, kanina, it will be very passionate about education. So if I win Miss Universe Philippines, I would like to really promote and at the same time support organizations and different initiatives and movements that are related to education, especially on providing to those that have limited access. And then for Laguna, I really wanted to promote Laguna more as a tourism destination because I'm a tourism graduate and I know how tourism industry can really give a lot of impact to our community sustainably when it comes not only to our economy, but also to our nature, to our traditions, to our culture, if we will do it sustainably.
So yun, Joanne. May isa pang question. Sabi niya, saan ka confident? Sa pasarela or sa Q&A?
I'm confident on both.
Bongga. Siyempre, Miss Laguna yan. Confident yan sa lahat, di ba?
Yes.
So,
and
yun.
We've been preparing for this. I've been preparing my pasarela secretly and at the same time, my Q&A.
Bongga. So, yun. Talaga namang alam ko naman, basta Laguna, ay nako, sigurado yan.
Palaban tayo.
Kamukha mo si no? Kanina pa kasi tinititigan, may hawig ka kay Karen, yung naging Miss Intercontinental.
Karen Galman. Oh my God.
Galman, yes. Oo, kanina. Oo, may Di ba guys? So yon, may hawig siya kay Karen Galman.
Grabe, Diyosa kaya si Karen. I met her in the audition for the pageant that I tried to join last year, and I was like in awe when I saw her. It's like, wow, Hollywood star, Hollywood beauty. Shout out to Miss Karen Galman.
Of course. Kasi syempre, minsan kasi yung ganda, kapag sama-sama kasi kayo, hindi nyo napupuna yung ganda. Pero kapag yung individual na yan, syempre naging titled na siya, tapos syempre mas marami ng, alam mo yun, natutukan na ng gusto. Kaya talaga magiging Diyosa talaga. Bukod sa Diyosa na siya dati, magiging Diyosa talaga yan. Katulad mo rin yan. For sure.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam. such an honor to be
Sa lahat ng
said to have been sabihin na kamukha si Miss Karen Galman. She's really one of the most for me one of the most beautiful representatives that we have sent in an international stage or international pageant.
O, diba? So sa
Yeah.
lahat ng mga tumututok sa amin ngayong gabi, kasi ang dami-dami nila. So maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. At talaga
Maraming
naman kahit
salamat.
weekdays
Gabi
ngayon
na.
ay tinututukan nyo kami ngayon at medyo gabi na nga. At talaga naman nakatutok kayo dito kay Joanne. Actually, pinaghandaan to ni Joanne ng bonggang-bongga. Mga
Yes,
3 beses
obviously.
namin to pinagplanuhan, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi
We're
may
very sorry
pictorial
about
siya. Oo, busy siya.
we were
So,
supposed to
alam
have
naman natin ang
our
mga kandidata.
we were supposed to have our interview last Saturday, right? Tama ba? Last Saturday, but last minute I had to cancel because of a photo shoot. I really apologize to you, Sam, to SB Crown Pageant, and of course to our possible viewers at that time if we had to cancel it. And thank you so much for still watching tonight. Palaban talaga ang Laguna. We could be quiet for some time, but we will be loud soon.
Oh, yes. Naniniwala ako dyan. Tinan mo si Ariela Arida, biglang nasumpit ang corona. Diba? So, Joanne, simula na ang competition. Ilang araw na lang ang nilihintay natin. Hindi na buwan. Talagang araw na, countdown na. Sabi nga ganon. Simula bukas. Talagang simula na ang countdown. October 1. So, 25 days. Kamusta ang paghahanda ni Joanne? Kamusta? Pasabog, meron ba? Ano to? Ano ang pag-prepared na ginagawa mo sa competition na to? Pwede ba namin malaman?
I'll share a little idea to everyone because it's a secret because we really wanted to surprise everyone during the start of the competition. But Sam, to be honest, I've been preparing since months ago when we had time and opportunity when things got better because we are slowly adapting to the changes brought upon by the COVID-19. So we've been doing passerella training and at the same time Q&A training. And of course, taking care of myself, my body, my fitness journey continues. And then making sure that my mind, my mental health is in good condition for the coronation night or for the upcoming finals week. On the upcoming weeks, Sam, actually, I will be more focusing on relaxing. Yes, because we've been preparing so much in the past months, and the upcoming days, I think, should be really more just about of relaxing, enjoying the moment, and of course, feeling more excited for the activities, for being reunited with my sisters and the organization of Miss Universe Philippines. I don't want
talagang ready ka na. Talagang nakahanda na lahat. Yung mga national costume. Yes, sobrang nagulat na ako. Sabi ko, ang payat, nakakaloka yung payat mo. Tama na yan, okay na yan.
I'm maintaining it. Well, fitness and healthy lifestyle is a continuous process then, diba? We have to maintain it and make sure that it will be a habit, not a thing that we do once in a while lang.
So ano yan? Yung mas pumayat ka ngayon more than noon?
I lose not really lose weight, but I got the shape that I want because I used to be very straight lang. I have no shape. Sam, I'm payat na naman, pero I had no shape. So I had to also build muscle on certain areas of my body, but at the same time keeping the other parts naman lean. Not really payat because I don't want to be thin. I just wanted to be lean and may laman. Ganon siya.
Okay.
Yeah,
tapos
and then
grabe,
of course lose the unnecessary fats. And what really helped me is not just exercising or killing myself with exercise and workout. It's really a lifestyle, which is one of the things that I was able to develop or at the same time embrace during the pandemic. Keeping myself healthy, having a healthy lifestyle, which is very timely for the pageant, but at the same time in handling the situation that we are in right now. Because if you keep yourself healthy, you keep the people around you healthy, di ba?
And if tapos tanong ko, Joanne, anong ginawa mo? Paano to? Anong exercise ang ginagawa mo? Pwede mo ba i-share sa mga, baka kasi, katulad ko, medyo mataba pa ako. So gusto kong ma-achieve yung ganyan. Ano ba? nagda-diet ka ba? Hindi ka na ba kumakain sa gabi?
Oh,
Yung ang ginagawa. May mga ganun, di ba?
well, Sam, the first thing is to have a healthy and clean diet. I eat 3 times a day, actually 5 times a day. I have my merienda, but I eat clean food, no processed food, no fast food, and at the same time, for my body type, kasi I have to take in more protein since I wanted to put more muscle in me and then lose the unnecessary fat. So it's really clean, eating clean. It's not easy because I'm so used to I'm also used to eating, junk food, processed food, Jollibee, hello. And at the
Uh,
same time, 3-in-1 coffee, but I had to change that during the preparation. And then when you have that habit of eating healthy and clean food, you have to sustain it naman with exercise. Yes, working out. I love running, but I only started running when we were put in a better quarantine state when people are already allowed to go outside and do some minimal workout with, of course, physical distancing. And then here at home, I do some routines to, yeah, tone my muscles on areas that I really wanted
yung
to.
running mo everyday ka nag-exercise.
Yes. As I mentioned to you, our city is the city of 7 lakes, and one of the lakes here is Sampaloc Lake. It's 3.7 kilometers circumference, and I go around that 2 times a day. Yeah, in
Oh
one
my
run.
God.
But I love it. Why? It's not just because it helps me on losing the unnecessary fats that I have in my body, but when you do exercise and you run, kasi, somehow your mind also gets relaxed. Diba? Because you're focused. You
Mhm.
also, I was also, or I am also being able to develop or strengthen my focus when I do that. It really helps, not only just physically, but also mentally.
But
And,
question ko, hindi
sorry,
nagbabawas ka ng rice?
memorize, well, kasi yun nga, because of the body that I wanted to achieve, and at the same time, the type of body that I have, I really have to let go of rice. I'm
Oh,
not
so ano
eating
yung ano mo,
rice
alternative
na.
mo?
Lettuce. I love lettuce. I eat
Nabubusog
greens.
ka naman.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Diyos ko,
But I
ilang
eat
lettuce ang kakainin ko ng 2 kilo.
hindi na isang buong pinggan ng lettuce. And sometimes I also eat kamote, sweet
Oo.
potato.
Ay, yung kamote, okay
Diba?
siya.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Alternative dun sa rice or potato. Ewan kong potato kung okay.
Potato
Diyos
is
ko na,
okay as well.
nag-attempt ako mag-diet dati, pero naloka ako kasi, alam mo, nag-shake talaga yung kalamnan ko. Yung, alam mo, yung para kang nalipasan ng gutom.
But kasi, the way I started it, Sam, I did it dahan-dahan lang. Not immediately, gradually
Mm.
lang siya. Yeah, kasi we have to give our body some time to adapt again. Adapt to the
I think
change that
so.
it will have, diba? Pag binigla mo talaga siya, it will exhaust not only your body but also your mind. So dapat really
Oo,
careful.
totoo.
And if there is a suggestion that I will give onto you regarding the healthy lifestyle, you should first make sure that you have that decision or determination that you wanted to do it for a reason. And I hope that it's not just to lose weight, to get the sexy body, to be summer ready and all, but solely and most importantly for your health. Because at the end of the day, we only have one body, we only have one life. That's why we have to take care of ourselves.
Tama ka naman. Guys, kung napapasin ninyo, hawig siya ni Rufa, no?
Oh, now I'm Rufa. Kanina Miss Karen,
Hindi,
ngayon
may
Rufa.
angulo ka kasing may angulo ka kasing lumurufa. Alam mo yun?
Talaga.
Oo. Pero
Grabe
nakikita
naman,
ko yung mga
lumakamukha
pictures
ko.
mo. Yung mga pictures mo, ang gaganda. Akala ko nga mixed blood ka eh.
I'm pure-blooded Filipina. My father is a pure-blooded Filipino, and then my mom is also pure-blooded Filipina. Though, very, very malayo na. My grandfather and my mom's side is half Spanish and half Filipino. So
I think
maybe a
so.
little bit of, a little bit of
I,
that pictures
oo.
in the past of
Kasi
happened.
mistisa eh. Mistisa yung mga nakikita kong pictures sa'yo. Very mistisa yung dating mo.
Thank you, Sam. I'm glad that
So,
everyone is appreciating the photo that we are releasing, and we have more on the upcoming days because we
Ay,
really work hard
inaabangan
for
namin
that.
yan. Inaabangan
Yes.
namin yan. Ang taray
Thank
nga ng
you.
possible, nakaupo ka lang, ayan, yung background, nakaupo ka lang ganyan.
Diba? Ano lang, relax lang, pero palaban.
Oo. Ang taray nga.
Siyempre.
So, yun, gagayahin ko yun.
I will be
So,
waiting
ito
for
na.
your photo, Sam.
Ay, okay. Saka yung mabuhay ko, yung mabuhay video.
Oh, wow.
Mabuhay. Meron ka na?
Wala pa. Kasi Sam, I'm not a good dancer. Can I just sing? No, I'm worse in singing.
Okay. But eto, 52 candidates kayo dito. What makes you different to other girls competing Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Sam, we are all different. Regardless of what people say on how some of us looks the same, how some of us achieves the same, we are all uniquely different. Not only with how we look, how we talk, how we express ourselves, but even on our values and principles in life, even the degree of our passion and determination, and as well as our love for what we are doing. We are all different. And this is me showing to everyone, especially to our viewers right now, on how uniquely different I am. And this uniqueness that I have will definitely stand out to anyone who will see me.
Okay. Well,
Thank you,
na.
Sam.
But ayun, tanong ko pa. Syempre yung mga tao, nakikita ka, naglalabas ng pictures. So, hindi natin may iiwasan. May mga tao nang babash. How you handle yung criticism?
Well, I have to take it constructively. Diba? Because for me, criticisms, good or bad, somehow have valid points. And it depends on me on how I will receive it. And I wanted to receive all of it, regardless if it's good or bad, constructively, because these criticisms will help me to realize all the things that I can still develop on myself, on what I am good at, or sabihin natin, I can realize what are my strengths and my weaknesses. Just don't let the criticisms go here. It should only be here, not here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, totoo yun. Kumbaga parang, na lang yan yung kumbaga, yung ibang tao kasi syempre hindi naman lahat magugustuhan tayo. May mga tao talaga na, alam mo yun, yung kahit wala ka namang ginagawa sa kanila, tira ng tira. Pero,
and at the same time,
wala naman sila ding magagawa sa iyo. Wala naman sila magagawa sa iyo.
At the end of the day, what is important is you know yourself and you know what you wanted to be, as I mentioned. And at the same time, be respectful and understanding on the indifferences or the differences of people when it comes to their perspectives, and at the same time on what they want and what they don't like.